Sam's being bossy today. We're here in St. Albans at Oakland's College. Got a seminar today. Been kind of a funky day, slept in a little bit, tried to get caught up on some sleep. It's been a massively long week so far. Actually, it's not even been a week. It's been a week? Yeah, it's been a week. Bloody, oh man, I don't even know, right? So been a week and a half, I guess now, almost. But you know, we're off to a slow month. It's part of business, right? I told you I keep it raw, I keep it real. We're off to a slow month, and we got to find a way to pull it together as a team. We got to find a way to figure it out. Don't have a choice. So just part of it. It's part of it. I'm in a real bad mood right now. I just had the most enjoyable taxi ride I've ever had in my life in here. So if you see that, if the taxi driver ends up seeing this video, email me because I'd like to continue our conversation. It'll be much more one-sided though. I'm kind of rambling here, but I guess that's kind of all part of it. Oakland's College, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful facilities. We got a packed house expecting tonight, 60, 70, 80, 90 people maybe. It's what we want, right? It's what we know. It's what we know, you know, here across England, here across the UK, things like this are needed, things like this are wanted. And, you know, we want to help. You know, really, I guess really what I want to say is two parts of what we do. The first part is we want to help athletes achieve that dream. You're chasing that dream, right? You want to play, you want to continue to play in the US. That's part of the narrative of what we do. The other part of it is we want to help parents make that dream become a reality. The other part of it is, and to be honest with you, shame on us for not talking about it enough, is we want to help parents financially. So we want to help release that financial burden. The cost of education is going up everywhere in the world, massively here in the UK over the next 3 or 4 years, massively in the United States over the last 20 years. And what we do is actually help facilitate a reduction in that cost and cover some of that cost just by the scholarships that we're able to get, you know, those athletes who use our service. To date, right now at this point in October in 2016, we've actually helped athletes receive over $45 million in potential scholarship and aid, and I can't wait till we get to the $1 billion mark. That's where we're headed. So this trip has been eye-opening in a lot of ways. It's been a learning experience for me. I've really tried to improve my communication, improve my demeanor. I'm naturally a really, really intense person, and sometimes the people that are around me, they absorb that energy, and it might come off negative or might come off too intense. So I've really tried to eliminate that. Sam's been doing a good job of kind of keeping things even keel. He's really, really good at kind of breaking the mood. But at the same time, he knows when to be serious and, you know, when to handle things the right way. So it's been great. The team last night, if you were to see my Facebook post last night, the team kind of surprised me with something that I didn't even know was a thing called Bosses Day. Got surprised by some gifts that they all chipped in. Massively, massively humbling thing for them to do, and really appreciate the unbelievable, amazing gesture. So I'm going to start trying to give you guys more and more content rather than the quick stuff. So hopefully we can get Sam off his ass and finally start doing some work. But it'll be good. It'll be good tonight. We're going down to London. I know we've said it 3 or 4 or 5, 6 times tonight. All right. Even if we go home and take a nap, we're still going to go downtown on the Thames and get some beautiful sights and some beautiful backdrops. So I'm blessed. I guess, you know, I'm trying to cover some things that I just want to say. I'm blessed because I have an unbelievable team that believes absolutely in the mission that we're doing. Things are good right now, but you never know. Bad times could be right around the corner, and I feel like we've got some really cool people that feel like they're a part of what we're doing, that feel like they're a part of making that sacrifice that it takes. Because my goal in this is to absolutely build the largest and most impactful college recruiting service, athletic and/or academic, in the world. That's my goal, and I'm not going to stop until we get it. And I need some really awesome people that are willing to kick ass and take names and do some shit that nobody else around the world is capable of doing, has the guts to do, has the gall to do, has the fearlessness to do, because what we do, you got to be fearless. And that's probably our theme for today, be fearless. I'm going to give you a talk on being fearless when we're down the Thames River to wrap the night up. You wouldn't even know about Davidson if it wasn't for Steph Curry. Anybody know their colors? Red and white. This young man's on top of it. Is he your favorite player? Okay. They're in North Carolina. How did he go from a young man built much like some of you guys, a little scrawny teenager, to being the greatest player in the world? You think it's because he used a service that helped him get there? No. How did he do it? He worked hard, right? Let me tell you something. Here's the only promise I'll ever make you in my life outside of myself and my team. We'll work tirelessly to create opportunities for you. You will not ever be in front of any human being ever in your life that can create opportunities for you to continue playing your dream in the United States than what I can help you create. But I can't do it for you. You've got to put in the work. You've got to dig in and fight. Your parents can't do it. Coach Ryan can't do it. Coach Ball can't do it. They can't do it. You've got to want to do it. You've got to want to do it. I've got employees that work for me. One day I'm going to step down and someone else will be the CEO of my company. As bad as I might see one or two people there that can do that and want them to do that, they got to put in the work. They got to be willing to put in 18-hour days, 7 days straight for years. They got to want to do that. Why would I hand it off to somebody who's not willing to do what I'm willing to do? Make sense?
A magician.